Good afternoon, OGIS. This is Mrs. Enriquez, Assistant Principal. We've been working so hard getting our school ready for your children. This afternoon, I thought it was important to interview our principal, Dr. Mejia, to give you some important information about what to expect when we return beginning Monday, October 5th.
Ready?
Good afternoon, Dr. Mejia.
Good afternoon, everyone. Wow, welcome to a new year. Welcome to an exciting, adventurous year. Listen, we're gonna get through this. There's been so much preparation here. Your children become my children once they enter. I need to let you know, behind the scenes, how we've worked hard. Everything is just the way it needs to be. So at this time, I'm going to be answering some of the questions that perhaps are on your mind. Hopefully, I'll be able to answer them. And if you do have any questions, don't hesitate to shoot me an email or just ask so that we could have all of your questions answered at this time.
Perfect. Here we go. Dr. Mejia, a lot of parents are asking about masks. Are they required, and what are the expectations here at OGIS?
Yes, all children need to wear a mask, whether it's a face covering like this. Right now, I took it off so that the message would be clear. The only time the children will not be utilizing their mask is when they are eating during lunchtime. All other times, children must wear their mask. Every classroom has a sign where it says mask up. Throughout the school building, there are several signs that say mask up to make sure that you keep your mask on.
Perfect. Thank you. So a lot of parents want to know, are hearing that we have become a one-way or a single direction school. Earlier today, they got a video about some arrows. Can you explain to us a little bit about what a one-way or a single direction school is for OGIS?
Oh, that's easy. It's exactly what it says. We're going to be going around. Hopefully, all of our traffic is going to be going one way. Children will be going up the stairs to the third floor one way, and they will be coming down. Of course, in an emergency or a fire drill, that will not be the way. That is only the regular school day, but if we were to have an emergency, safety and would be the first thing. So that would not be in place. I do want to let you know that throughout the school the building, we have signs that actually tell us where the arrows are. But it doesn't make a difference if they're in the 5th grade or in the 3rd grade. Bottom line is that they have to follow the arrow, which direction it is going.
Thank you. A lot of students want to know, and families, are there going to be specials, and what a special is going to look like when we return back to OGIS?
Of course we're going to have specials. That's the best part of the day. We're going to have art, music, and PE. And those teachers will be traveling to the children. We want to have as less movement as possible for all of our boys and girls. Teachers will be traveling a la carte.
How about our favorite R word, recess?
Oh, recess. Recess has been embedded in every schedule in this for every classroom, for every class. It will be 15 minutes or 20 minutes. And yes, they are entitled to have their recess on a daily basis.
We've been talking a lot about arrival and dismissal because we know that we have limited amount of people that can be in the building at one time. Can you please talk a little bit about what arrival and dismissal will look like for our students at OGIS?
Well, I do want to let you know we're going to have a little first kindergarten, 1st grade, Monday and Tuesday. We will have our gates out here opened we will have our parents to drop off our boys and girls. At that time, we will have an adult escort our children into the designated area. All kindergarten children will be inside the building once they are coming inside. Parents, I'm going to ask you to, when you're dropping off your child, not to gather, not to congregate along the fence line. We've put blue tape and hopefully it will stay there. If you see that, please parents, I'm asking you, do not give yourself enough space, at least arm's length, because it is saying that we should have at least 6 feet. But if you could at least have your hand out, we will be fine with that. But our boys and girls for kindergarten and first grade, we will have our dismissal and arrival right out there. At that time, we will also have some hand sanitizer. If anyone needs the hand sanitizer, there will be a pump. We'll have somebody just putting hand sanitizer for our boys and girls coming in as well. Our dismissal will be in that cul-de-sac area as well. The children will be leaving that way for parent pickup. If the child rides the bus, they will be going on the school bus. If it is a private bus, we also have a designated area for them. Please, parents, be clear on how your child is going to go home the first day. It is important that you notify the teacher where and how the child is going to go home. Make sure that your contact information is up to date. It is very important that we have those numbers, those working numbers. If the school calls, please pick up. You know, we're not going to call if a child bruised his arm or something like that. It's something important. Please pick up. At this time, we are going to have several gates open. The children on the bus will be, the school bus will be coming on 183rd. The bus, somebody will be there. They'll escort the children as well.
You mentioned hand sanitizer. Will there be hand sanitizer in the classrooms? Can we bring our own?
We will have, every classroom will have a bottle of hand sanitizer. I happen to have it right here so you could see. Every classroom will have a hand sanitizer, and before you come in, or, and excuse me, let me clarify that. Parents, you will not be allowed to come into the school building. You are to drop off your child at the gate, and the children will be coming in. Parents will not be allowed to escort their children to the classroom. You have to trust us, because I know that this is new. OJS has a reputation, a wonderful reputation. So you selected this school because you trust us. And I want to let you know, parents will not be allowed inside the school building. Now, if you need some kind of a school business, you must come through the front entrance only. You will have your temperature checked, and you will have a hand sanitizer, and they are going to ask you a couple of questions of what kind of business you need to do. Because parents, sorry, not that we don't love you, but we want less movement as possible.
Speaking of that, should parents do a well check of their child before they come to school to make sure they're well enough to attend?
Yes, matter of fact, on the gate there will be a sign that says, "Don't feel well, stay home when you look sick." If you're coughing, if you're short of breath, if you have chills, sore throat, loss of appetite or taste, or even muscle pain, it will be outside the gate. So if you have any questions, this poster will be outside.
Last but not least, Dr. Mejia, what is an isolation room? Do we have one? And how are we going to be using it?
Well, I need to let everybody know that every school in Miami-Dade County Public School has a designated room. It is called an isolation room. In that room, we have a cot. We have some wipes and different disinfectants and things of that nature. An isolation room is for a child that has been identified to be sick. However, every school will be having a nurse. The nurse will go to the classroom and will assess the child to see if the child is sick enough or might have symptoms of the COVID, and the nurse will make that determination. That child will be pulled out of the classroom and then placed in that room, and they will be monitored with a camera at all times. No one else will be allowed in that room except administration. I do want to let you know that I will not be making that determination. It is a certified nurse that will be making that call, and they will be calling you immediately to tell you to please pick up your child.
Dr. Mejia, thank you so much for your time today. We've been very, very busy making our school ready, and I just want to thank you for taking the time. These questions are very, very important to our families and our students at OGIS. Take care.
Thank you, and I will be seeing you in and around, and welcome to OGIS Elementary.